Three-part question here. How does climate change affect the size and intensity of hurricanes? Won't the high temperatures of the ocean and contribute more to the storm? And do we need higher hurricane classifications beyond Category 5?
Okay, so in order, so how does climate change affect hurricane? So the sea level is higher. So we start with the fact that the storm surge is going to be 8 inches to a foot higher than it would have been 100 years ago. We just start with that fact. You can probably tell me exactly what it is here.
No, you're right there.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so we start with that. The atmosphere, the Earth's atmosphere is warmer. That means it holds more water vapor. That means that all storms generate more rain. That's why we see more flooding now than we used to. 15%, 10%, something in that range, more rain. There's research that says that hurricanes will move more slowly in terms of their forward speed. Matter of fact, we're seeing that in weather systems in general. We tend to get these repetitive weather systems where the same weather happens over and over again. The overall pattern moves more slowly. Whether those two are related, I don't know, but the research says that the storms move more slowly. Because the water is warmer and the water provides the energy, hurricanes will be somewhat stronger. But that's not the big thing. The big thing is that we have hurricanes. You know, if the storms of the past, without any sort of amplification because of the warmer water, were to happen again, we would have a terrible hurricane situation. So yes, the additional energy in the water means that there is more water available for the storm and more energy for it to develop. That's true, and never been truer than this year with the off the charts warm water. And why exactly? I don't want to mix 100% what's happening in the ocean with climate change, because there's another factor that's going on that we don't completely understand, and that is in 2022 there was this big volcano, the Hunga Tonga volcano in Tonga Tonga. If you saw any of the pictures, they're incredible. It was under the ocean. It injected a tremendous amount of water vapor into the upper atmosphere, stratosphere, actually. And there's some indication that has warmed the Arctic significantly, and we see very, very warm areas in the Arctic now. And might that all be related? That is amplifying this situation. That's a possibility. But climate change is definitely affecting what hurricanes, but more or less on the margins. And not that it's not an existential threat to South Florida. It is. But more or less on the margins. The threat is from hurricanes here.
And the higher classification?
Oh, the higher classification.
was
Should there
gonna
be a
ask about
Category
Cat
6?
Yeah,
Well,
should
I
there
mean,
be a
the
Cat 6?
categories are based on damage. And the Category 5 is catastrophic damage. That's the definition of it. So, I mean, what's the next level beyond catastrophic damage? It doesn't hardly make any sense. And anybody that lived through Hurricane Andrew would say it can't be worse than that. You know, the difference between a 165 mile an hour or 185 mile an hour hurricane is, again, not anything that anybody put their finger on anyway.
Would a Category 6 make you evacuate over a Category 5? I don't think so.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Right.
If it evacuate if Mary calls for the evacuation.